Good afternoon, friends. My today's video is on one of the case laws which is in the syllabus of Advocate on Record examination of the Supreme Court of India. The case is Mr. D.K. Basu versus State of West Bengal, 1997. In D.K. Basu versus State of West Bengal, which is a landmark decision in Indian law, significantly influencing the protection of human rights during police custody. This case arose from the death of D.K. Basu's brother in police custody, where the family alleged that he had been tortured and beaten by police officers, leading to his death. The case was brought before the Honorable Supreme Court under Article 32 of the Constitution of India, seeking enforcement of fundamental rights, particularly the right to life and personal liberty under Article 21. The core issue was, in this case, the core issue was whether custodian torture and death in police custody violated the constitutional right of the detainee. Second issue was the case was also focused on the fundamental rights of the citizen under Article 14, right to equality, Article 21, right to life and liberty, and Article 2, protection against arrest and detention. Honorable Court ruled in this case and said that custodian torture and death are violative of Article 21, which guarantees the fundamental right to life and personal liberty. It further laid down several guidelines and safeguards to be followed during police custody to prevent custodian violence, and it includes mandatory documentation. The police must inform the arrested person of the reasons for their arrest and the place of detention, ensuring transparency. Second one is judicial oversight. The arrested person should be examined by a medical professional both at the time of arrest and during detention. Third one is legal representation. The arrested person must be allowed access to legal counsel. Photographic record. The police must take photographs of the arrested individual upon arrival at the police station. The court also issued directions to the state to ensure strict enforcement of these guidelines aimed at preventing torture, unlawful detention, and improving the overall accountability of the police force. The impact of this judgment was such that the ruling in D.K. Vasu found to be crucial step in protecting individual rights and ensuring police accountability in India. This judgment established the precedent for future cases involving custodian violence and police reforms. The guideline provided by the court helped in limiting the scope for abuse of power in police custody and paved the way for human rights protection movement in India. The judgment also contributed to the National Human Rights Commission work in addressing custodian deaths and torture. By laying down strict protocols for arrests and detentions, it empowered individuals to hold law enforcement accountable in cases of abuse. In conclusion, the D.K. Basu versus State of West Bengal, 1997, is a landmark judgment that strengthened human rights protection in India, particularly concerning custodian torture and deaths in police custody. The Supreme Court's ruling emphasized the sanctity of Article 21, that is, right to life and liberty, and set guidelines that were strict enough to prevent custodian violence. These guidelines include mandatory medical examination, timely communication of arrest decisions, reasons, and providing access to legal counsel, which aims to safeguard individuals from abuse during police detection. This judgment marked a significant step toward ensuring police accountability and upholding the dignity of the arrested individuals. It contributed to the broader movement for police reform in India and helped the National Human Rights Commission in addressing custodian violence. The guidelines laid down in this case continue to serve as a framework for protecting fundamental rights and ensuring the proper treatment of individuals in police custody. That's all. God bless you all.